Please. You don't need a jingle.
You don't need a jingle. Ding, 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 ding.
5 hours later.
So we're going to talk about social video today, and I have Fiona Lucas.
Hi, I'm Fiona.
And we're going to talk to you about social video and how some things annoy us.
Yes.
And how we can actually give you some advice to make your social video better. So,
excellent.
So we're going to talk to you, first of all, about the 3 things about video that we see happen a lot that we think you would benefit from changing if you are using social media video for your business. So before we jump into the bugbears that we want to discuss with you about social video, we just want to go over actually what is social media video and what are we referring to as social video. So there are several different types of video that you can record for your business and put them onto social media. We're going to focus on YouTube video, but the video formats are the same on other platforms such as Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok and things like that. So name one type of video.
Well, going live.
Okay, so live video. So the first one is live video. So live video you can do on most platforms.
Yeah.
So the second type of video that I want to discuss is the short video type. So basically you would use your phone in a portrait position and you would record up to 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So that on YouTube is known as a YouTube short. On Instagram, it's known as an Instagram reel.
A reel or a story on...
Or a story, yeah. Facebook, it'll be a reel or a story. TikTok, it's just known as a TikTok video.
Yeah.
And you can upload vertical video on LinkedIn and you can also upload vertical video on Twitter, but they both prefer horizontal.
They don't look so good on LinkedIn. For
well,
some
LinkedIn
reason.
have just introduced short videos again. They've introduced the vertical format, but not everyone's got it yet.
No.
So I would just say that if you're going to record short video in this dimension, then the main channels that really take it at the moment are YouTube, TikTok and Instagram. And then, of course, the other type of video is the standard sort of horizontal, isn't it? The one that you're watching now. This video is a standard, what we would call long-form video. So recorded in a horizontal format, over 1 minute long, and up to the limit that the platform that you're uploading goes. So I would say that you're safe if you do a video up to 5, 10, 15 minutes. You're pretty much safe to be able to upload that anywhere. Yeah. And then the other one is actually the podcast.
Oh, of course, the podcast, which is a brilliant thing because you can use it in so many different ways.
Yeah, you can use it on different platforms. So YouTube specifically has now got a podcast area where you can actually upload a audio to YouTube, whether it's just the audio or the audio and the video. So those pretty much are the videos that we're going to be discussing the don't do this on them as we go through.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Oh, the one thing that annoys me the most is a clickbait heading. I cannot stand it if I click on something because I believe it's going to be about a topic I'm interested in, and lo and behold, it's got nothing to do with that. So don't use clickbait.
I know people sometimes say do a video like that or put a title that's snappy, but you can put a title that's snappy that includes the content that you've already done. And actually one of the things that I would advise you to do is before you record your video, come up with a title.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're drafting a few points about what you want to do, like obviously I prefer unscripted, like we're doing, just rolling. But if you jot down a few ideas, and then that will give you the key words that you want to think about. What am I actually going to talk about? And then have a play with it just to come up with something a bit fun. But don't make it completely and utterly misleading, because I see that too often. Or the other one that does annoy me quite a bit is when it just said, oh, do you want to know about this? And then you listen to the whole thing and you never actually learn about what it was. Yeah. So that's a form of clickbait as well.
Yeah. So the second thing that annoys me with social video is that when you start a video, you go in with a waffle or a pre-roll.
Yes. No, don't do it. Don't do it, please. You don't need a jingle.
You don't need a jingle. Ding, 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 ding.
5 hours later.
So what I mean by that, or what we mean by that, is that when you go, especially on YouTube this is, and I'm talking more about long form video, so any video longer than 60 seconds, what you want to do is you want to tell your audience what it is you're going to be talking about straight away. So go straight into a juicy bit of the video that you can discuss that will lead you on to the rest of the content. Don't worry about introducing yourself. Don't worry about playing music or B-roll. People don't really need to know how you got to where you're going in the first couple of minutes of your video. What they've done, the process that they've gone through, is that they've gone onto Google or they've gone into YouTube and they've searched for something. And they've found your video, and then they've gone to watch your video, and the first couple of minutes is just,
Yeah.
So don't do that. Just go straight in, talk about what it is that you want to say, and then do the introduction or a little bit about what you're doing or the call to actions a little bit further in the video so that you keep those people interested. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Give them some key information so that they want to stay and keep engaging with your content, because if it's just a long jingle and you're sitting there going, you know what, I've only got a few minutes and I thought I was going to learn something, and instead I'm just hearing this lovely music and this really amazing story that you say at the front of everyone. So many podcasts do that now, and it's just too long. It's like, be respectful of people's time.
Yeah, people don't have a lot of time nowadays. And we see that in social media video because the consumption of video is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. People just want the information and then they want to go and action from it. So don't be one of those creators and business owners that create a video, because you probably spend so much time doing the video. You'll probably put your heart and soul into it, and then people don't watch it because they get bored in that first 30 to 60 seconds. So we want to keep people engaged. So number 3, what do you think is another bugbear?
I think it's not that you have to have everything perfectly well lit, but you do want to have some quality there. There is nothing worse than like shaking and bad light and the dog's barking and, you know, they can't really see you, or even if it's not about you and you are walking around, it can be fun to walk, but sometimes it's kind of distracting to have that, and especially if there's external sound, just be really aware. It's like the wind noise is the thing that gets to me. I cannot bear the sound of wind coming into a microphone. So one of the things I always say, if you're going to do video, at least really consider where the sound's coming from. And I mean, that's not so much if you're actually trying to educate or share information of value to your audience. You want them to be able to understand it, hear it, and not be distracted. And there are some people that certain sounds really are triggers for them,
that's right.
and it will turn them off.
You can use like a little microphone like this. So this one's a little one that you can buy, but also this little fluffy thing stops the wind sound getting into the mic. So even if you have ear pods and maybe you've got like earphones with the microphone on, just think about whether you can get a little sort of like windbreaker to stop that fuzzing. But if you're recording at home, just, you know, think about it. Find a quiet place, even if it's the loo. You know, I've done that before, sat in the loo because it's the quietest place in the house. Make sure your camera, you've got a reasonable camera, your phone is fine. Most modern phones are great. Light, audio, and you know, you're onto a winner. And of course the content is the most important.
Absolutely.
So, you know, make sure the content is great. So we've done 3 things. I think a 4th one, which I really want to just add on, is that if you are brave enough to do a live video, the most important thing that you can do with a live is schedule it out in your mind what you want to say, and do not start the video with, I'm just going to wait to see if anyone else wants to join. Because what about that one person that's on the other side of the camera that's actually turned up, seen the notification, has joined you live, and then you make them wait a couple of minutes or even 5 minutes. I've seen people wait.
I've seen that, and it's not good. It's like, just get straight into it. Someone coming in late can pick up the recording afterwards and catch up on the points. But you're absolutely true. That drives me batty, especially when they go, oh, hi Sarah, oh, Anne, you're there now. Well, today I'm going to, hi Joanne, hi John, hi Peter. Like, it's nice to acknowledge your audience, but you can do that a little bit in. Again, you can also say,
that's right.
Hey, it's wonderful. I can see a few of you have joined and you see your friends. But really, they're there to get the content. Like you said.
And just be aware that if you do a live video, especially say like for YouTube, you can download that live edit out the little bits that maybe you've stumbled or you've lost your train of thought or something went a little bit the wrong direction, and you draw it back in, and you can just edit it out and upload it as a new fresh video and link it to the live and go, hey, if you want the sort of like edited version of this, go and jump into this video. And that also gives you more content for your channel. So we've done 4 bugbears of social video. And any questions, leave them in the comments below. What we're actually going to do, because this is unscripted, we're going to end the video here, but we're going to carry on talking and do a little bit more of an intro, because I want you to find out where Fiona's from. Go and follow her on her YouTube channel or her socials. I'll drop those all in the description below. But otherwise, we're going to say goodbye.
Okay.
From across the world together.